1212, we're live to zero viewers Saturday night. Get about going down the pub, or if you are going down the pub, get this match on. John, the price is right. Against the Dynamite Kid, Daniel Evans. The must-win match for the Dynamite Kid. He's lost his first two games in Div 2. But he's covered that black, I think. Be on the recording though, innit? Zach's telling me off because there's nobody watching. I know you all watch the live stream afterwards. Dynamite Kid rattles one into the top right. Nice shot.
Safety. Big snooker on it.
Probably the shot. He had to play the snooker. He's got it. John is very good though at getting out of snookers. And he plays them quite quickly as well. One cushion. Might come off the bottom as well. One cushion. Gets a solid hit. Daniel and John were both practicing for quite a bit before this match. Means a lot to both players. I think they both see this in this tough Division 2. I think they both see this as a must-win match for either player.
Bang.
The price is right.
Bang.
Starts with a bang. And Daniel, who has played two matches already and lost them both, desperate for a win here. If he loses this, he's in a relegation battle this season. There's no doubt about that. He's still got some tough games to go. I'm not sure John Price has played a game yet, so this would be his start. When I was looking at the bookies, they had both these players down, perhaps finishing in the bottom half of this table. Night. Saturday night's not the ideal streaming time then. Sunny Saturday. Sunny Saturday. A couple of weddings on locally I've heard as well. Who's getting married? Right. John, the price is right. One of my favourite players to watch. He's dynamic, he's funky. He's a bit wild at times. Missed that one. I got a couple of viewers, finally.
2 million viewers.
Hello. Welcome to your Saturday night entertainment. You don't need Ant and Deck. All you need is a Dynamite Kid. And John, the price is right. The Dynamite Kid with a lovely double into the left centre bag. Must-win game for Daniel. And I do think it's a must-win game for John Price as well. But look at Daniel Evans. He's come to this table with a couple of great pots. Didn't really get much of a look in that first frame. Daniel lost his first two games. Semi-competitive. I think it'd be a bit cruel. Just drops that one. Cruel to say they were heavy beatings, but they weren't close. Daniel desperate for a win, and I think he sees this as a potential win against John. The price is right. I'm certain John feels the same. Bit of a negative shot there by Daniel, but he was trying to make life awkward. As long as he's blocked the red into the right centre, could be a decent shot. John never wastes any time. He just dismissively pops that red in. He's like, Daniel, what are you doing? You're going to give me chances like that. I'm going to take control of this table. Screws that back to try and give himself an angle to get down the table. Might need to try and develop something here. Red might go into the left centre. Definitely goes into the right if he can get around behind it. Which I think he's done, although he's got some work to do. We'll go up and down the table here. The red has popped out. We'll go into the devil's bag. Yeah, so he's just played it dead weight. He can perhaps screw into the other red. Try and force it out a little bit. John settled nicely. Who's with us in the chat today? Say hello, let us know where you're from. Nice little blockage of the old devil's bag. Daniel. He's looked good when he's been at the table, but he's not had many opportunities. Potable into the right centre, but nothing.
Ooh!
Nothing easy.
I had a couple of those sorts of shots. I hate those shots. Always seem to clip the first knuckle, you know?
Oh, I thought it was,
easily done.
I thought it was a far knuckle you kept clipping.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, when it's on the, you missed one of those against me yesterday.
Did I?
But you were on the cushion, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so it's that Stephen Hendry shot.
Oh yeah, that was on the black as well. Okay.
That's a good pot by Daniel, but
Balls.
difficult to get onto any position on any of these yellows. I think he's been taking a leaf out of your book, Stuart. He's trying to get the snooker. He hasn't got it.
No.
Can John screw across the table here? A little bit of bottom right hand side. Dig through. I think it's on. Hold on to your hats.
Needs a bit more on it. See what he could do for a nice little snooker is just play off this bottom left cushion and try and come in behind this red. This left
He's
red.
heard you.
See what I'm
He's
saying?
heard
That's
you.
what I'm saying. John knows what he's on about.
Well, he watched you playing earlier.
Look at that. Awkward. He's got a long plant on. I don't know if this...
This is ugly.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough, long pot. Very tough, long pot.
This is uglier than your
Face.
Oh.
See, another brilliant snooker straight back. Look at that. But I think you can just about see this left corner of this red. But he needs to be careful. He doesn't hit that and career the white into the bottom left.
Is it a tool?
Might be. I mean, that's fantastic. That is fantastic.
What a shot. The price
Not easy
is
to
right.
do that.
The price is right has put Daniel in all sorts of trouble here. Can Daniel get a hit? Oh, that's brilliant!
Oh my God, that is
by
great.
the youngster. He says, you might be older than me, but I can do those sort of shots as well. The Pricer. Dynamite Kid.
Is he totally snookered?
I think he's absolutely totally snookered. He couldn't be any more totally snookered.
He could be. I think there might be a gap down there. Like he could, just come down that middle of the table from the, down to those reds, isn't it?
What on earth are you doing there? It's got to be a straight line unless he swerves it. Oh, no. He definitely got
a bit of swaz.
He would have played it by now. John doesn't mess about. Do you like John's slippers? Very similar to the slippers I'm wearing myself. So
Very similar. They're exactly the same.
me and John know the fashion.
And the comfort.
Well, it's fashion. Fashion first, comfort second for me and John. It does happen to be comfortable as well. He can hit it. I told you he could hit it.
That's what I'm saying. A little bit of
He
swaz.
can hit it.
He's not sure he's taking as long as me now.
Well, he was watching your stream earlier, so
He was.
He's
Take
clearly-
a leaf out of my book. Take your time. annoys everyone else.
Yeah, it is frustrating. Putting a little bit of side on it. Could clip it.
Oh, I tell you what. Not too bad. He's got a shot into the bottom right here. I hate these sort of shots where you're coming back on yourself to find the pocket.
We call that a blind cut.
Very difficult.
Played the weight on that very nicely, Dynamite Kid. Does he push this through just an inch or two, or does he try and go over to the left-hand side of this yellow? He's pushed it through an inch, so he's left a slightly harder shot.
Just
what are you talking about, Snooker?
just
You pot this.
Yeah, but just play that. You know,
In Division 2, they don't play your tactics. They
just
pot
play
balls.
That. Put the yellow somewhere in the middle of the table. Just leave the white
What
where
are
the
you?
yellow is.
They
You
try
can't
and
pot from there.
In this division, they try and pot balls.
What?
Exactly like that. You see, this is what happens when you pot a ball.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Look how it worked out for him. Well, no, there's a double on. The Raider boys are good at the Raider double.
There is a double. The Raider
Big
double's
Raider
on.
double. In his Casio watch, same watch that I've got.
Daniel wants this. What's that white band all about in his wrist?
He's missed it. But he's missed it. But luckily enough, you know, John's two red balls that he's got left aren't the prettiest of pairs.
Well, he's having a look to see if they plant into the bottom right. He's having a good old look there.
Do you remember that double knuckle I got on you yesterday to win the frame?
Oh, yeah, that was brilliant.
That was class.
That was brilliant.
That was class.
Forgot about that, to be honest.
That was like frame 2 or something.
Yeah, that was fantastic. What an effort by The Price is Right, but it's not happened. I think Daniel really wants this. Well, of course he wants it, but I think it'll really settle him down. He's not had a good start in any game so far.
The devil.
Into the devil's back. Look at Daniel.
Oh, just about.
Did you see Daniel chasing that?
He was chasing it.
Hang on, it dropped. I didn't think it dropped.
Yeah, it dropped. Look.
Let me see it again.
Watch this drop and watch Dan's head poke out from the left side of the
I think Daniel need the table because that wasn't going in until I think he nudged the table there, Dan.
He might have done, yeah. Lost a frame for Dan.
Well, I think that's a good start. Well, a better start for Dan than he's had, even though it's only 1-1. But he was well behind in most of his matches so far, so that'll have settled him nicely. I have a feeling that this is going to be a close one. Beastly break from The Price is Right. Fortunately for him, white's dropped. Young Daniel, the Dynamite Kid. What do you do here, Stuart? 2 shots. Open table.
Probably play the safety.
Look at that. He's kissing the table like he did that on Thursday night.
He does get right in. He likes to
right
get
down.
really into it. Really into it.
I was looking at the table earlier and there was these lip marks on the wood. And I'm sure it was from Daniel.
Have a shot. Now he needs to find a red, otherwise that would be a waste. He's got a nice red into the bottom right here. But those 2 reds on the right-hand side of the table there, just below the middle right pocket, are a bit of a problem.
Big problem. They're a big problem. I mean, I'm not so sure about that first shot, now, Stuart.
Oh,
this is
that was unfortunate.
the whole thing was horrendous.
That was poor.
I have to say it, young Daniel, that was disappointing.
Dan, I mean,
he's going to lose his nickname. He's not going to be called the Dynamite Kid anymore. He's going to be called Disappointing Daniel. If he keeps that up, come on, Daniel, better than that. So it's still open. Is The Price is Right going to take
the
reds?
You've got to take reds here.
He's
I
got
mean, that yellow at the bottom left. He's got to be thinking ahead. It's tied up here in the middle right of the table. Both colours are tied up. If he takes reds, he takes control of the frame thanks to Daniel's shot.
He's doing a U. He's got down there. He's got back up again. Little shake of the head, and then plays it.
He has been watching my stream, hasn't he?
Yeah,
He's been
he
watching my
was.
matches. Bloody hell.
He's kind of mimicking you. By the 5th frame, he's going to have a big beard. There's Mr. Griffel.
Mr. Leon. Hello, sir.
Nice one, Leon. Nice one, Shan. Nice one, Leon. Let's have another one. Leon Griffiths, Division 1 player. I believe he's playing soon,
He's
isn't
going to
he?
be playing Justin Bishop tomorrow at... Is it not 2:30? 5:30.
The Griffin against the Bush Pig.
5:30 tomorrow. Justin Bishop against Leon.
Who's your money on there?
I don't know. Leon is a very good player.
Didn't you tell me Leon doesn't deserve to be in Division 1?
What? Why you do me in like that? That's well unfair.
I only speak the truth. You said
You
Leon.
do not only speak the truth.
You said Leon doesn't deserve to be in Division 1. That's what I heard.
That's not what was said, Leon. It's not what was said.
There's Graham Holt.
Graham's in the chat as well. Hello, Graham.
Nice one, Graham.
Nice
one, Shan. Nice one, Graham. Let's have another one.
Bush Pig's going down. See, there we go. Heard it here first.
Don't need to hear that.
Look at the safety. Look at that. I love that. A little bit of a developing. Pop that red near the middle pocket. Very nice. Got a long pot into the top right. Even if he does that again, this yellow in the bottom left is a thorn in Daniel's side. And he put that red there. That's the frustrating thing for him.
I'll tell you something, Stuart. This frame's massive. I think whoever wins this frame wins the match. Straight off
2-1.
Yeah, I'm calling it now.
It's that much of a psychological win.
This frame is massive. Clip on the red.
That was a good hit. That was a good hit. It's a big hit because if Dan's able to get 2 shots, then he can get rid of that annoying red in the bottom left.
He's the one that put it there. He's only got himself to blame. Good at these shots, Daniel.
Commentator's curse to the max.
I played it. I played it that way. What I meant was
Lamb and Flag are in the chat. Are we up on the big screen?
Loves changing his name,
doesn't
he?
Yeah,
he played it that way to leave over the bag, and this is all he's left. John Price. He doesn't fancy John to get this, but John says nearly. Nearly.
John says nearly.
Lamb and Flag, the best pub. Rate it. Is it in Rate it? Best pub in Rate it. So I've heard. We need to go there some night.
I know. We'll be like celebrities.
Should we go there tonight?
Do we get free? Do we get free pints?
I'll drive us over.
We'll come there now. Yeah. We'll leave these guys crack on. We'll come to the Lamb and Flag now and get a couple of
Let's
drinks.
go to the old Lamb and Flag. Oh,
Lamb and Flaginio.
Enjoy life.
They've got a nice little courtyard area. Be nice out there in the sun today, I think.
It's courtyard.
Like gardeny sort of, you know.
I mean, gardens.
You know, they've got like a whole, like, you know.
It's like a car park.
Very nice outside the Lamb and Flag today, I'm sure. Nice and sunny. Is it sunny down there at the Lamb and Flag? It's sunny here in Landod, but we're stuck inside at the moment.
In a room with
no windows, no oxygen, no lights. Nothing.
I like John.
Yeah. In what way?
Oh, he's just a good lad, isn't he?
Yeah. He's a good boy, yeah. So he's got this one down. So what he could do
Big
here...
pocket.
Guys... Oh, didn't want that to pop that yellow out that much. You didn't think about that much.
Well, this is
See, what I would have done is I would have took 5 minutes thinking about what to do there.
This is tough for Daniel, but it's doable.
It's more doable than it was if that yellow was snug in behind those 2 reds.
If this is a Division 1 player, pots this,
It gets on that
gets
second
on the other
pots the
yellow.
black. Yeah, of course.
Massively too thick. That's why he's too. That's why he's in Division 2, not Division 1.
He gets the pot.
Yep.
And it looks like frame over
Yeah,
for me.
I told you, whoever wins this frame wins the match.
Did it come up enough? Is that yellow covering that pocket? It is.
Oh, that was
He's just played it wrong. I would have just popped it in and played the black in the middle right.
That was an error.
Because I'm a proper pool player now, Zach.
All of a sudden you
I'm a proper pool player now, all right? I've had 2 matches
That was an error,
Lost them both.
as we say.
Oh right, whatever. You've won one match, whatever.
Yeah,
in Division
Zach
4.
beat Reese today. Well done,
Division
Zach.
4.
Reese was unlucky.
That's my job to commentate.
Is Dan brave enough to whack this into the top left
I wouldn't
and
be.
hold the white?
I wouldn't be. I'd play the safety.
He's covered the top left bag, not that it really matters. Dan.
Big pot into the devil's back. Oh no.
Oh, gone the other side.
He's
We
on the
missed
other
it.
side.
Brilliant shot by John. The price is right.
That was a quality pot.
And for me, that's the match over. I think that frame was
That's
so
it.
important.
John wins 8-1.
Look at John. He's doing a bit of swerve. Look at Dan's doing the same.
John wins 8-1. Is that what you're saying?
I think. Oh, I'm not saying 8-1, but I think John
8-5.
wins. John wins the match now. Yeah, 8-5. 8-5 is fair.
It's Dan's break now.
Dan
He's a good player.
needs to win this. Dan needs to. If Dan loses this, he's lost his first 3 Division 2 matches, and he's in a relegation battle straight off the bat
Yeah,
in the
he's
first week of this
Yeah,
tournament.
with only 4 matches.
Who
really
else?
after
Who else?
this.
Who else has he got to play in Division? He's got Mike Cooper, I think.
Mike Cooper, Brian Hammond.
Brian Hammond. Brian had a good win over
else is in that
Edward Jelfs. Edward Jelfs.
Edward Jelfs is another good player.
So
Yeah,
those 3.
that's
you know,
tough.
to
That's
play.
tough. But let me tell you right now who is in it.
Brian beat Edward. But Chris Robinson has been the early pace setter in
So we've
Div
got
2.
Dan Evans, Edward. Chris Robinson is in that group as well, man.
well.
And so is
I mean,
Phil Davis.
Well, Dan's already
Very difficult.
played Chris. Lost to Chris.
Lost to Chris. Who else did he lose to?
Can't see him beating.
Mike, was it Mike? Oh,
Phil.
Phil. So he lost to Chris and Phil. He's played Phil, hasn't he?
Has he?
I think he's played Phil. Let's have a look. Let's get it
He's
up on
lost.
the-
He's lost 2 games. I know Chris was one of them.
Let's have a little look at
Yeah, it was Phil.
Past.
I remember now.
Division 2. So, Dan has played Chris Robinson, lost 8-4, and he's played Mike. Sorry, he's played. That's it. Oh no, he's played Phil Davis as well. So
And he lost
that's
8-3.
yeah, but that's the top. That's probably the top 2 players in the league.
Yeah, I'd
isn't it?
agree.
So
I'd agree with that. But yeah,
that's what I mean. This is a huge match.
The one we forgot about there was Matthew Exciting.
Matthew Boy, yeah, another very difficult player to play against. Bloody hell.
I think this match is must win. Must win for Daniel.
Yeah.
That both players probably fancy their chances here. Should make a spicy game, but I fancy John. Yeah, he's an attractive man, but I fancy him to win this match.
Good pot.
Also, last time I
And
played
that red hasn't covered that yellow at the top right, so he's okay there.
John, do you know what happened?
You lost 4-0.
Nope.
You beat him 4-3.
Nope.
You a magical dragon come out of your ass.
Close.
What happened?
I beat him 4-2.
You beat him 4-2.
I beat him 4-2. Played well in that game. Very happy.
Be happy.
An ugly one. Pokes it out. Leaves
That's
it
a good
awkward
shot,
for
good
Daniel.
shot.
Leon Griffiths there saying Bush Pig's going down. Do you think the Bush Pig's going down? Do you think Leon can beat Justin Bishop?
I mean, he's definitely got the ability to beat Justin. But Justin coming off a great win against Jacob, 8-1 or 8-2 or whatever it was, 8-1 I think actually.
Yeah, Justin 8-1
Very,
victory.
very strong win that is against Jacob.
Great start by Justin. He's won the last 2 Thursday night flyers as well, Justin.
Yeah. So Justin is
some
also
form.
before Justin tomorrow night. Before Justin plays Leon, he'll be playing John Gibson Lapper a couple hours before. He'll be doing
He's doing 2-1.
back-to-back matches. Yeah, getting him out of the way. And you can't cancel the match if he plays really badly against John and loses and thinks, "Oh, I don't want to play now." No, tough luck, mate. You've booked it.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's rules.
That's the rules, mate.
That's them rules. Not quite worked out for the prices right there. So chance for Daniel to do some damage. This goes into the top right. All these reds will go somewhere. Love to level this match up. Controls the white quite nicely. Bring this back another inch or hold it steady. Give him options now. He can again just bring this back a few centimeters, leave the red into devil's bag.
Oh.
Rushed that a little bit for me.
Plants.
Yeah, it looks like an easy plant as well.
Brought the white
Beautiful.
back across as well. That's lovely from John.
Played it with confidence. Should come off the top cushion. Angle is... Oh,
He's left it. He's confident. This boy can pot and he knows it. And he's got an angle to pot this and come back up for the black as well, maybe.
well, I felt he could have brought the white down a lot further, but he doesn't need to.
It goes into the middle
See,
left, John.
when you get to John's age, you don't need to walk around too much. Just leave the white where you're at. And when you can
Look
pot
at
like
him.
John,
He is
Wisers,
playing well.
Wisers.
That is fantastic. What a finish. Bang, 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 gone. Finished.
Daniel.
3-1.
Daniel's going to be feeling it. He cannot afford another loss here.
We haven't done this yet. Bush pig is the dong.
Bush pig is the dong.
What does that mean, Justin?
Hang on, let me check out what dong means. Dong
Isn't that a word for like a penis?
Well, there's a few definitions of it. It's like a bell that makes a deep resonant sound.
Right. What else is it?
It's a vulgar slang.
A vulgar slang.
Well, I don't know what the vulgar slang is.
I think it's a slang for the word for the
You're a bit of a dong.
the penis. Justin just called himself a penis.
Why would he do that?
Don't know.
Bush pig is the dong.
Maybe meant
No,
dong.
he definitely didn't mean don. He meant dong. Why would you put an extra G in there? So clearly he meant it. Dong or not, he's definitely been the dominant player down here at the MRC
the dong
for the last couple of weeks. Great start.
Division 1 dong.
Great start to his league with an 8-1 victory over Justin, two-time current reigning champion in the Thursday Night Flyers. Was pushing a couple of matches with Ridian. Is it Ridian Davis? Ridian Davis and Callum Thomas pushed him. But then he battered my favourite player, Dave Morgan, 4-1. Who did he beat in the final? Was it? Oh yeah, Jacob, of course. Beat Jacob again.
4-1. Shit.
Ready.
Well, not quite the outcome of that he was hoping for. Yellows are looking pretty ugly here. Little back double planting to leave the white in the ugliest position possible for Daniel. On earth does Daniel do here? Anything he can do, just try and return the compliment. Make life tricky for John. Not the most exciting pull in the world. Don't worry about that because John is known for his exciting play. Here it comes. As predicted. Dynamite Kid. Little bit of trouble here, 3-1 down. Red's clustered around the yellow near the bottom left side. Everything else open, but he's got a lot of work to do here. John. He strategically leave his little bit of chalk there just to annoy Daniel. He has got an awkward bridge here as well. Decent pot. Always going to be hard to get a good cue ball. praying for Dan. He's not the best start in this league. If he goes 4-1 down, it's going to be hard for him to keep his energy in his fight. Nobody wants to be in a relegation battle. You want to stay in your league at least. Ideally get promoted if you've got the chance, unless of course you're in Div 1 with the big boys. They'll be playing for the title. Plant here. John gets it. He needs a little thin cut.
After that.
Covers the bag. Oh, he was wild. He's give a foul. The white's gone in. The red's gone in. Everything that could have went wrong there for the youngster has gone wrong. He was, he was forced into that kind of wild shot to try and split the reds. Did not happen for him. How does John? Well, it's okay. Is that plant on? He needs to play it now. And hope he can leave the yellow over the pocket still. He's played it nicely. Should be able to get that out of there. The other two yellows are in nice open positions. Some of John's talent. Oh, he needs to dig that red out a little bit. He just about leaves this cut into the right centre. And this should be a nice little flick on the yellow. Beautiful stuff. Come on down. The price is right. He's teaching the youngster a lesson at the minute. This is age.
Absolutely lovely.
This is age over youth.
Wow.
One for the oldies. John Price 4.
A statement here.
Generation Z might as well go home. The baby boomers. The boomers.
The baby boomers.
The baby. The dongers. The baby boomers
The dongers.
are the boss. Ugly split. The wedding on tonight, I heard, Stuart. A wedding reception.
Yeah, there is a wedding on tonight. Yes, Jude. Our good friend Jude McIntosh.
Nice one,
his
Jude
brother.
Mackie.
His brother.
Jude McIntosh's brother. Who's
Not Ethan.
Who's he getting married to? Who's Ethan getting married to?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't. The name escapes me.
Sorry.
The name escapes me, but it's gonna be a fantastic event. I'm sure.
Well, can anyone just come?
Anyone can come.
Sounds like a great wedding.
Sounds like fun.
There's Phoebe. Back in.
Hi, Phoebes. How are you doing?
The John fan.
Does that? Hello. Red. He's red. That's what I thought he was. Exactly.
Phoebe's a John fan, like myself. Thought Phoebe might have liked the younger man. My kid, Daniel Evans. TikTok generation. Daniel's part. What age is Daniel?
I don't know. 28?
14? 15?
I I don't know, 24?
He ain't
I'm going to guess
28.
24. I'm guessing 24.
If he's 28,
I'm guessing 24.
I'll eat my hat. Anyone know what age Daniel is? That's a good
lovely shot. Look at the development.
A little bit unlucky that the white has travelled onto the cushion. Do you know what age Daniel is, Zach?
24, something like that, 21.
You've said 28, 24 and 21. You can't...
Is she food, Phoebe? That sounds right.
Phoebe, what food are you eating, Phoebe? We just had a big dirty cheeseburger that was nice.
You all shared the same one?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. I had my own burger. Burger. I do like a good burger. Daniel cannot afford.
Getting behind that lovely shot. That is made things very tasty.
It's 4. I forgot it was 4. He's getting battered here. He's getting battered here, Daniel. Come on, Daniel. I'm not trying to antagonise the Lamb and Flag, but Daniel is in a tough division. Some people question, was this the right division for him?
Look at this back double!
That is wonderful. That's a Division 2 player right there.
Unbelievable stuff, that.
But Daniel, he's won 3 frames and 4 frames. He's only got 1 here.
Some sour gummies. I found lol. I got feeling
Sour gummy is nice.
Yes.
Find some of them right now. Right now. Here's a question for honest question for you, Stuart. I want you to be honest. Okay. Is Daniel out of his league?
Well, he's played Phil and Chris, who could both be League One players. At the moment, he's not having maybe the best of starts here against John. But John is a very, very capable pool player. He's been playing for a very long time. So I don't know. I think it's too early to tell. I think he's played against probably the top 2 in the division, and John is probably pushing to maybe being up there. Do you know what I mean? Who knows? Who knows? I don't think so. I don't think it's too early to tell.
I'm going to say yes or no. Is Daniel out of his league?
I don't know. So it's too early to tell. He hasn't played. We'll have to wait till the end of the season.
Well, that's a Division 2 pot if I've ever seen one. I don't think he's out of his league. But, he's still in for a chance of getting promoted if he wins this game. Loses this game, he's in a relegation battle. Win this game, he's still in.
If he gets relegated, he'll be in your league.
He's still in.
Can you beat Dan?
I've only played him once.
What was the score?
I beat him. Yeah, I did beat him on a Thursday Night Flyer, but the way I've seen him play recently and the way I've been playing, I think he's the better player. We've only played once, and yeah, I won.
Yeah, I won.
If I stay in that league, Stuart, you never know.
You've only played 1 game so far.
It could go up, it could go down.
Against bottom of the league.
Yeah, that was a horrendous game. Never won it. Oh, John, that was absolutely horrific. I need to see that again, because what on earth was he doing there?
Did it hit the cushion?
It hit the cushion,
Yeah,
it hit the bottom
hit the
cushion, but that's an easy shot, isn't it? That's an easy pot. What's he doing?
I don't know. I'd find myself missing that quite easily.
Experience can help. Experience makes you good, but sometimes it makes you a little bit mental. And that was an awful shot by John, and very careless. Daniel's not happy with that one, but I think that angle's actually not too bad if he pots. He's got to pot this, at the very least cover the bag. Cover the bag. He's covered the bag, so second prize. Is there a way for John to get the 2-1? Skill shot could be a bit difficult from that distance. Possibly leave himself the double.
He's leaving himself the double. Confident in the double. This is this is pressure. I mean, he misses this. It could be game over, depending on where the black goes.
Way off. Way off. Way
Hold on.
way off.
Hold on. Oh my God, that is wild.
I think he can still see it.
He can swerve it if he needs to.
I think he can still
No,
just
he can't.
clip it.
No, he can't.
I'm right behind it, sure. You can definitely see that.
I'm right behind it. He had to swaz it.
Yeah.
He had to swaz it.
There was no swaz.
There was swaz.
No, this is a 9.5 out of. This is a 9.5 out of 9.5 for Daniel. But there's pressure on it. Surely he gets this.
He needs this frame. Bang, and
Brilliant.
he does.
Brilliant. I told
Huge
you.
frame.
Told you he was in the right division. Well, if I get another drink. Nice one, Daniel. Nice one, Shan. Nice one, Daniel. Let's have another one. 4-2. Youngster was in a bit of trouble there. He's lost his first 2 league games, as we said. Nobody wants to lose 3 in a row. This is John's first league game. If you lose your first 3, you're probably in a relegation battle in this MRC leagues. Top 2 go up, and of course this is Division 2. The top 2 will go into the stellar division with the big boys. The likes of Ed Lewis, the mighty, mighty bush pig, Justin Bishop, Dave Morgan, Chris Robbins. Oh, Chris Robbins is actually in Division 2. To predict he will go up. Chris Robinson and one other. My early prediction was Chris and Phil. But if you can make that top 4 in a one-off game, you never know. But I have made my predictions. I do think the top 4 in Division 1 is going to be Justin Bishop, Paul Robinson, Dave Morgan, and Ed Lewis. Of course, happy to be wrong, but that is my top 4, and then the semis and finals for that. Who knows? All those players can beat each other on their day. Division 2, I think Chris and Phil, for me, are the standout players. And beyond that, wide open, I think. Wide open. Division 3, I think it's going to be James Wilson. I think James Wilson is probably in the wrong division. I think he's a cut above the rest of us in Division 3. James Wilson and one other. And my prediction for that would be Nev. And in the Division 4, hard one to call. Sam Buckler beat Callum Thomas, and Callum started off with 2 wins. Those could be the 2 that go up. In Division 5, if I'm being honest, I think Division 5 is probably a better standard than Division 4. Very good players in Division 5, including the Kangaroo, Carl Sanders, quarterfinalist in our King of the Hill. Julie Jones-Morgan, can't remember his first name, but Gwilem. Took Jacob to Hill on the Thursday night flyer. Daniel has covered the bag, but the white's dropped in. So a free shot here for Come On Down. The price is right. Plant for John. It's gone a touch awkward. Easy snooker here. This is your sort of shot, Stuart.
Yeah, man. Quality stuff. That is filthy.
Yeah, that's your sort of shot.
Filthy. There is an out for Dan, though. Look, if he plays it.
You didn't used to be dirty.
No, because I was stupid.
Interesting, that has become your identity. Just
No.
I mean,
I've become more self-aware as a pool player. Where
didn't-
I know that I'm not going to make that pot right. This guy's better than me. Make it awkward.
You didn't used to be a grinder. You didn't used to be slow. And you didn't used to play lots of dirt. Now it's your whole way of playing.
Whenever I've played properly, like in like a tournament or something like that, I don't play many games, really, do I? We haven't played in a proper tournament at all, have we?
Not really. I don't think so, no.
No, exactly. That's how I play. That's how I play against people when I'm trying to win. I have to be that slow because I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I can't do it. I have to just be reh.
You're good enough, mate.
Yeah, if I play like an absolute reh.
Right. just for our viewers, is kind of it's impossible to explain
without using swear words.
Well, you could use swear, but you just have to understand the situation. But yeah, say someone's got a clear pot and then they play a snooker and turn down the pot. That's a bit
Playing something else that's right.
like I'm going to a wedding reception later, and I don't know anyone, so probably when I walk in, I'll be a bit.
Callum's there.
Callum Thomas is there. Yeah, but
His cousin.
his cousin. Oh, it's a lovely cut from
Look at
John.
that's what-
It's a beautiful little
Oh!
kiss on the black.
Look at that.
I love the older ones. John, the devil.
You love how that is your face. You know that.
It's more like Ian Rush's
It's
face.
your face.
Looks just like.
It's literally Paul.
Oh, damn.
Oh!
He's got the snooker here.
Oh
He's
my
got
God,
the
that is
Chinese snooker.
snooker.
Chinese. How does John get out of this one? John did a little dance there.
Does that?
He's very good at hitting these, John, but I don't fancy this in a million years.
I do.
No,
Oh.
I was right. You were wrong.
Whatever.
Does he lift it? Does he lift it here, Stuart? Oh,
I mean, he doesn't need to.
he lifts it.
He doesn't need to, but he can. But the smart option is lift it, play the red into the bottom right, cover the pocket. You know, second best.
Yeah, second best, exactly. He's going to pop this in. He doesn't want to hit the cushion too. Beautiful, beautiful. He's going 4-3 here. Daniel was 4-1 down. He was in trouble going 5-1 down. But we said, you're not in the right league. He says, I'm in the flipping right league, lads. I'm not only in the right league, I'm getting promoted. If he wins
4-3.
this is such a turnaround game for Daniel. If he loses it, he's in a relegation battle. If he wins it,
He's mid-table.
He's back in the promotion race.
Yeah.
Oh, match 4-3.
So Daniel with a big win in that last frame. He needs to build on that if he can. Bring this to 4-all. That would set things. The cat
I just got a message from Sean Herman, the Shermanator,
Sean,
the gunslinger.
the gunslinger Schlerminator.
And he's asked me, can we play, me and him, because we're both in Division 3, along with yourself, Stuart.
Yeah.
He said, can we play after this match? That'd be nice to play Sean.
We close at 8.
Yeah, sorry, Sean.
So there's no
they
time.
close at 8
This
o'clock.
won't even be finished by 8.
Yeah, we'd be lucky if we get this
Well,
one
it
done.
might be. It might be.
So,
I mean, there are other tables at use, but if you started a match now, it wouldn't be finished in an hour.
I'd be happy
Sorry.
to play you, Sean, but these boys, they've got a life, and there is a wedding to go to tonight as well, unfortunately. Well, no, fortunately. Fortunately, I mean,
Unfortunately,
fortunately.
other people are happy.
Fortunately, so if you're out there, Sean, unfortunately not. But yeah, we'll get that. I'm playing Tom tomorrow, Sean. And then we can sort of time whenever suits you next week. I'm busy on the 12th and I'm busy on the 14th. Apart from that, it should be okay for whenever suits you.
Said I can do 10, 15.
What do you? There's Richard Sherman. I'm away next week. Who's Richard Sherman?
Sean Herman's dad.
Oh,
It's not. It's not. It's not.
I think it's his. I don't know.
Richard Sherman.
what was the
I don't know-
context there?
I don't know who that is.
Richard's away next week.
I don't know who Richard.
That's disappointing,
Do
Richard.
we know Richard?
I
Richard.
thought we've worked out that Richard was shot.
Is it Sean? Yeah, it's Sean Herman. It's got to be
That is
S.
Sean.
Herman.
That is Sean Herman.
I'm
It's
away
got to
next
be. It's
week.
got to be. It's his dad's
Okay.
account. I don't know.
Herman, not Sherman.
Herman.
I'm confused.
S.
I don't know, I don't
S.
know.
Herman, Sean Herman. But the Richard is putting me off a little bit. Well, no worries, Sean. We can play the week after. We've got 6 weeks to play these games. I played Stuart last night. Sean.
Good luck, Sean.
I played Stuart last night.
Good luck.
8-7. Stuart had me. He had me all the way through. Yeah, it's a gunslinger. Stuart had me. He was 7-5 up. He was destroyed me. I wanted to walk out halfway through the match. The most horrible match I've ever played. Didn't want to play pool again after it.
Same with Tom.
Very tough. And
Same with
then he
Tom.
played Tom. Tom beat me at 6, but they were hard games.
Get a match set up with Stu.
Good luck for your game against Stu. He's the most horrible player you'll ever play. He doesn't try and pot.
I can't pot.
He doesn't try and
I can't
pot.
pot, so I'm just going to make it horrible for you.
I mean, our game was over 3.5 hours. Tom's game was over 3 hours. Yeah, enjoy that.
So yeah, get a good night's sleep before you play me, mate. Lovely. Look at that little triple plant. And look, when it lines up like that, it's always nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it wasn't that hard.
Why has he done that?
No,
Why has he turned that on?
Zach's just popped a light on us. It's quite frustrating. Anyway,
Quite frustrated.
Stuart wants to go. Stuart wants to go to this wedding.
I've got to go. Look, my girlfriend. We need to get ready. Right, we got to go.
Just showing off. You got a girlfriend.
Nice game, Stu. What have you? Did you watch it, Sean? Have you watched? Have you watched?
Nice game.
Oh, what you want? A nice game? Yeah. All right. Do you know what, mate? Yeah, I'll give you a nice game. It's fine.
No, don't give him a nice game. You need to give him the horror you've given me and the horror you given Tom.
It's the only way I know to play.
If you want to see a frame, Sean, watch the 9th frame. It was 5-3 to Tom today. Watch that frame with Stuart and Tom. It lasts 25 minutes.
Yeah, it's a long frame.
And just watch the way Stuart plays and be ready for that. It's horrible. But Sean is very tactical. I think Sean's at his best when he's aggressive, really good potter. But when he needs to get dirty, when he needs to get dirty, he can get dirty. And yeah, looking forward to all those games.
I'm not.
Oh,
I can't be bothered. It's hard work.
You need to put in the same amount of energy that you gave myself and Tom.
I don't know. It's a lot of work. Like I've played 29 frames in the last 2 days. I don't know if I've got it in me anymore.
No,
I need a week off like you, Sean. I do.
Oh, it's a good pot by Dan, but he's not left the angle on the black. Yeah, definitely Peter Ebden-esque.
Who's that?
Graham Dottish as well.
Who's that?
He's someone who was like quite defensive and really tight. He took his time. He was very slow player. Yeah, kind of like that. Exactly like that.
I'm only slow because it takes me that long to figure out what I'm supposed to do. I'm not doing it because I'm being. It's not on purpose. Do you know what I mean?
The first 4 frames we played last night, Sean, took an hour. 4, and I was done. That was it. I thought we were going to have a nice relaxed game of pool. Fried my head.
No, actually, don't tell anyone. I want it to be a surprise.
Okay,
I want it to be a surprise. All everything you just said is made up.
Yeah. Surprise. Surprise, surprise!
What should I do here?
What's been happening? I don't think have we commentated on this frame?
Yeah. John's playing.
Cut into left centre here for John.
It's a very
Tough one off the cushion. He's played that well, but where's the white going? The white's gone in the top right. And here's a big chance for the Dynamite Kid to level this up at 4-all. Yeah, after I finished against Stuart, I had a couple of beers. I don't drink much, but I had a couple of beers after. I just needed to chill out for a bit after that game. And then Tom was exhausted. Dynamite Kid plays that black perfectly. He was 4-1 down. We were questioning whether he's in the right league.
Wow,
4-4. Stuart said he's not in the right league.
That's not what I said.
You said he's out of his league.
That's not what I said.
I said this man can still get promoted. It's 4 apiece.
That's not what I said.
I'm not going till this is done.
Until this is done.
The game.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, he was 4-1 down. It's now 4 apiece, and he's in the balls here. And I'm not talking about the reds. He's in the yellows.
He's in the yellows.
Bang! This
into
the
devil's
Dynamite
pocket.
Kid's on
He's
it.
warming up.
The Dynamite Kid is on
He
it.
takes a bit of time to loosen into something.
Sean.
Sean.
Oh, Sean.
Shermanator.
Sean.
Gunslinger.
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 Sherminio.
Sheminio.
Optimus Prime.
How old is Dan, by the way?
How old is Dan? We have a debate about how old Dan is.
I said 24.
No, you didn't.
That's exactly what I said. He nodded. Zach nodded. I said 24.
Yeah, but we know about you and
I
Zach.
also said 28 and 21. You know.
Sean, what is
We just dropped a 7-4 from that. That's your fault.
what is Daniel Evans' age? That is the question of the evening.
He's probably gone. Poor people in their fortune.
26, I think. I was closest.
26. I'm surprised he doesn't know his age.
I said
What do you
28.
mean you were closest? I said it was either 26 or 20.
What are you
Six.
talking about?
Huh?
Originally, I said 28. And then I
No,
changed to 24.
you said 34.
34. Right.
Momentum is with
That spun me out.
Daniel Evans. But John needs to stamp his authority on this game now.
Did that in my head.
He takes this in the left centre. This is very delicate. Maybe off the yellow's a better option. That's a great shot by the Price is Right. Lovely. Very thin this one and delicate into the top right bag.
Oh.
Catches it far too thick and he might have left this.
Look how he played this last shot,
Yeah,
though.
I mean, it was. I'm not sure it was directly in, so he had to play it off the yellow. I was going to say, I think this might go, but he could potentially snooker himself. Even if he gets it, doesn't get it. You've got a key frame here. We said this is a potential must-win for both players. Probably more so for Daniel, but only because it's John's first game. Oh,
It's a nice snooker, though. It's all right. It's a shot to
well,
nothing. You put it over the bag. It's not a problem. I'd be happy with that.
Yeah,
I'd be well happy.
it's a sort of shot you'd play.
I'd be well happy with that.
But did you see John's body language
wasn't
after he
happy.
played
He
it?
wanted
He
to-
dropped because he's lost a bit of confidence. I mean, that red he missed in the last frame into the devil's bag was horrific.
It's also a good return. But he's got, he can
He's
get some. He's got a plant on it to the top right, or he can play this red up into the top left.
He's got huge variability to the levels that he plays at, John. John, at his absolute best, is a phenomenon. He's like the original Ronaldo. Yeah, he's like the.
That's
Look,
a
that's
great
what I'm
pot.
talking about.
That's what I said.
you never
That's
know.
what I said.
You never know what you're going to get with this lad.
Sean, is your name Richard?
Sean.
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 Is your middle name Sean? Why is your account Richard Sherman? Is that your dad's account? Come on now, get your own account. You're big enough.
Sean, is your name Richard?
Sean, how old are you, mate? What's going
No,
on?
I think it's like, people don't put the real names in kind of YouTube stuff. You should know. You're younger than me, but I know.
His name is Dick Sherman.
Well, Dick is short for Richard.
Yeah,
yes.
I know. Is that the joke?
No,
is that
but-
why he's done it?
No, I think it's just a moniker. I think they call it. Like
Monica from Friends.
KSI is not his name.
No, it's KSI LGBT.
It's all
Olajide.
Olajunte or something, isn't it?
Olajide,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's people don't often put their name. It's like some sort of acronym or something. You should know this. You're into your young stuff and technology and stuff.
Young stuff. That sounds so dodgy. I'm not into my young stuff.
Surprise, surprise. Are we going to have to end our commentary? Because I think
Yeah,
Stuart's
Zach's
telling
going to have
us.
to take over.
Zach's taking over.
Zach's got to take over.
Taco.
You think I'm sitting here commentating on my own on this game? I've got a fucking another thing coming.
Didn't quite get that one right. And tell you what, that's the problem. You see,
If you want the commentary to continue, because we have to go. We've got to go to a wedding.
Yeah.
If you want the commentary to continue with
That's a lovely
Taco,
shot from John
you've pushed that
to
through
take the
beautifully.
lead again.
Please let us know in the chat. If you don't want it, then don't say anything. Oh, Johnny! Johnny! Come on down, Johnny!
He can hear me. He can hear us.
Oops.
Shh. Shh.
Does he leave this into the left centre, or does he try and get above it? Oh, he's left it
Perfect.
absolutely perfect.
That's
Dynamite
perfect.
Kid. Dynamite Kid. It's Dynamite. This
take the
is
lead.
fantastic.
He's gonna take
he
the lead here.
was 4-1 down.
Oh my God, he's
for
did it for the first
5-4.
time in this match.
Dynamite Kid
And he
goes
gets
5-4
it.
ahead. He's never been ahead in a Division 2 game. He's never been ahead. Now he's ahead. He's in the right league. League of his own.
Right, Paul, I think that frame spells the end of our commentary for today.
What?
We've got to go. We've already pushed the limits. We're already 15,
What?
20, 30 minutes over our designated...
I could stay here all night, but you've got a girlfriend.
Yeah, so?
So she wants you to bring stuff from Tesco's. That's
I've
why
got-
we gotta leave.
And
Not
also,
my fault.
Also,
Not my fault.
we've got to get ready. The wedding reception is in 45 minutes. We've got to be there. We've got to get ready and get there.
There's always a delay to weddings.
The wedding's already happened, but the reception starts at 8.
Yeah, but some you know the moment where they say,
We've got to be
"Does
there at
anybody
8.
here have any objections?" I reckon there's loads of people who've got objections, so it's not even finished yet.
Right, well, regardless, we need to be there in 45 minutes. Objection or not. All right?
Rejection.
Rejection or not. We're going to be late. We've got to get ready. I've got to iron my trousers. I've got to find a shirt yet. I still don't have a shirt. I still don't have a shirt. We need to sort that.
Oh, we need to iron.
Yeah, we need to iron our stuff. Yeah, we need to iron our stuff and get everything ready.
I thought you would have already done the ironing.
No, why would I do it? Why would I do it any time before right now? That makes no
The
sense.
Dynamite Kid is going to win. I want to watch him. I want to watch him win this. I don't want to go to the wedding. Why am I going to this wedding?
This is better than a wedding.
I
is
don't know anybody at the wedding.
That makes it more fun.
Does it?
Yeah, definitely.
I'd rather just stay and watch John and Dan.
Lemon flag. Come on, Dan. Come on, the Dan.
Honest question.
Right.
Is the Lemon Flag the best pub in Raider?
In my experience, I haven't had a lot of experience in Raider.
Double from The Price is Right. Come on down.
I would say yes. The Lemon Flag is probably the best pub.
So the Lemon Flag is officially. Edward Gills has said the wedding's off. Edward Gills never lies.
No at the altar.
Edward
It's
Gills
off.
never lies.
That's another lovely shot. Look at this. Look at this double here from Johnino.
I was gutted, Ed.
Jonosaurus.
I was hoping Ed would beat Brian Hammond the other day because I'm a big Ed fan.
Look at that. Was that on
Brilliant double.
purpose?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Are you sure it wasn't a safety?
I think Ed would have had him beat, but Brian was flinging his cue about like an animal.
Ow!
Don't know if it got to Ed or not, but he can be hard to play against Brian sometimes. That's another Div 2 match.
Div. Remember you used to call people divs?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You were the type of guy that called people divs all the time.
No, just take that back and maybe Google what div means, because if that's offensive, I'm not getting in trouble.
Div is like someone who's a bit slow. They're a bit stupid.
Yeah, I know, but it might mean some sort of condition or something. I'm not getting involved in this conversation. That's all I'm saying.
Edward Jelf said he bottled it.
He was what 4-1
Brian,
up
he said
or something.
Brian, he said it's hard to play against Brian because he's
It's
so
hard to
he's
play
so,
against Brian.
He's so like he just Brian is the way Brian is. You know what I mean?
It is hard against Brian, but
Imagine playing against Shane. It's worse.
my record against
gotta play him.
my record against
Zach's got
Brian.
to play Shane.
My record against Brian is impressive, and Brian knows it.
He's left it ugly though. There's a super easy snooker on here though. Super easy. There it is. There it is. Brilliant.
Has he got
Brilliant.
it? Has he
Love
got
it.
it? Yeah, he's got it. He's got it.
Gets me going. That
Could have been harder.
What do you mean it could have been harder?
Could have been a little bit tighter to the black, or could have been a bit tighter on the yellow.
Yeah, but it's good enough. Look, here's the thing. John played that within 3 seconds.
Is this not better fun than the wedding?
It would have took me 30 seconds to come up with that shot properly. But John
He's
played
a
it
little bit
instantly.
quicker.
Look at that.
Brilliant Dynamite Kid.
Wow.
Is this not better? Is this not?
I've got to go.
Is
I'm
this
going to
not
get in the doghouse.
Is this not better than the
I'm going to
wedding?
get in the doghouse. I've got to go.
Imagine
You can stay,
Imagine,
I've got to go.
Imagine you and your girlfriend were getting married, and then you said to her, "No, I'm doing a bit of pool commentary. I'm going to be late."
It might be the case one day. Who knows?
I can imagine. I can imagine Jess listening to this, fuming at you.
She probably is annoyed. That's why we need to go.
Fuming.
Jess, I'm doing everything I can to get this person to leave. I really
Get this what?
person.
Pearson. Yes, I'm getting this Pearson to leave. Nearly there.
Nearly there.
This frame's nearly over.
Oh, he's left a long red. A long red. Oh my God, should we watch the rest of this frame?
You were the one who wanted to leave.
Should we watch the rest of this frame? Good pot. It's a good pot. From the John. He needs to level this game. Doesn't want to let Dan. I mean, Dan taking the lead for the first time in this match.
I'm going to be at this wedding reception on my phone, on YouTube, watching the end of this game. Being
It'll be over by the time we get-
antisocial.
It'll be over the time we get there.
No, it won't.
It will be. We'll be watching it at home. Have it on the TV when you're getting ready at home. Look at that from John.
Brilliant, John.
Plays this.
you
Just play. You can
It's
leave it
straight,
right
yeah.
up the table.
No,
It's a long pot to the bottom left,
No,
bottom right.
You can screw back on here. You can screw back on here and leave that.
And
into
do what? Leave it into the middle right.
Right center, yeah.
No, we can't. It's the wrong angle.
No, I think he's straight. I think he's straight. He's screwing
No, we
back.
can't. No,
he
we
can
can't.
screw back. He can screw back.
He can't, mate.
He can't screw back.
Ah!
He should have screwed back. He should have screwed back. This is 10-6 for a Dynamite Kid. What am I talking about?
He's got the angle
6-4,
to
not
come- He
10-6.
needs to put a lot of maybe left-hand side, is it, to come all the way down the table if he can.
Yeah, I think he can. Bottom.
Lots of left-hand side.
Brilliant. Brilliant Dynamite.
Is it come down far enough? It's come down enough.
This
for a
youngster's
chance.
got dynamite in his hands. For 6-4. He needs this victory in Division 2.
Ah!
No, Daniel!
that's heartbreaking.
No,
You
Daniel!
took that shot.
What are you
within
doing?
5 seconds of potting your last red. Relax. Take your time.
Did you fart?
I did.
That stinks. Oh,
And Dan's going to sneak this away.
John, you
John
mean?
is going to sneak this away.
Stuart farted. It
Take your
stinks.
time, lads. Do what I do. Take your time. And he does.
5-5.
See
and
off the frame.
We gotta
5
go.
all. We got to go.
Can't believe
Listen,
we're going at
guys.
this point. I can't believe we're leaving at this point.
I'm so sorry.
Why would
Oh
someone?
dear. Oh dear indeed.
Why would someone get married at this point?
What, during the League 2 division
Yeah,
match?
during League 2, Div 2,
Div-
5 apiece.
Div 2, 5 apiece. Who gets married now? Only idiots.
Later.
Ta-da. Enjoy your evening. Bye. Taco, you take over, mate.
No.